Right, okay, so this here is a wee video about the old clarifying of butter. Now there's loads of videos around for clarifying the butter, especially the ones on the YouTube, and they're probably going to be a lot better than this one. So if you're after the best technique, if you're after like some perfect way, we'll shop around, look at many different videos. This here might include some of the things you shouldn't do. Such as, you shouldn't do videos when you haven't prepared. Right, so, clarifying butter. Do you have to do it? No, of course not. Why do you do it? Oh, make it last in the fridge for longer. So if you want to keep your butter for longer, especially your cooking butter, because you can't cook butter because it doesn't get hot, because the milk solids, they go and burn, and the water in it can sizzle and makes things kind of soft, and then it's just So if you want to use it butter for cooking, nice butter, you can go out and buy ghee, but I find that stuff's got a little bit of a taste to it that doesn't go along with the stuff that you make yourself. I mispicked the unsalted on this version because the milk solids that come off of a salted butter, you really end up having to throw them away because they're just too salty. The solids that come off of here are so tasty, and you can put them in porridge, you can put them in your scrambled eggs, you can just eat it, which is a temptation at times. But then overall, the butter that's left is just like bare butter fat. I think it's the butter, yeah, it's the butter fat. And then that cooks at a lot higher temperature. You don't need to worry about dropping a little bit of olive oil in or anything like that. And if you're making stuff that, like you Americans and you people in countries like Holland, Canadians, you're allowed to do stuff with it, and the uptake, of course, the stuff that I'm going to skim off here, you'd be skimming off if you'd mixed all of your little special potions in with it. So you're almost throwing money down the drain there. So you skim off what you're not going to use, especially that water, and then it's the milk solids that ends up looking gunky and gooey, and then not tasting very nice because they've got all that plant matter in it. But if you get rid of that first, then that's that gravity filtration of your plant matter. You end up with a much less throwaway, and then a higher yield in your butter. So we're gonna go into this and talk about. Let's try this. 500 grams. What's that? Well, forgot. It's about 4 sticks, and that's probably 2 cups. Just a minute. I think we can do that. Cool. So if I melt that down, it'll fit exactly into 2 of them. But we're not going to do that. We're going to clarify it. That involves cutting it. And we need to, can't cut it on a bamboo chopping board. That'd be way too messy. I'm going to introduce some non-stick by Baco foil. Baco foil, the non-stick. Stop. This was done for effect only. Always use the non-shiny side. Thank you, Baco foil. I love it when people make stuff easy. Hey, what you doing? Stop. You might be tempted just to go straight through here. But then you're going to cut this nice bit of foil paper it's got some on the inside. And that's why we do this foil, because you don't have to do this, but if you get something to hold the shape of that, then after you're done there, what you're going to do is you're going to catch all that butter into a beautiful nice shape. Now you don't have to get one of these, but this here is a butter dish. When I get that and put that in there, we're going to see the butter. But you can drop the old liner into a little butter dish like that and then catch it again. When you're done, you can come out in a nice little square shape, you see. And in a future video I might teach you how to make one of them out of wood. So, let's get chopping. We love to chop. Always use the shiny, the non-shiny side, doesn't it? Next on the agendas, recommendations. Right, I don't know what videos you're going to end up watching, but one thing I believe is that you should use a heavy bottom pan. A lot of this is all to do with not doing it too quick. Yeah, these are old pans. It's all to do with not doing it too quick. You can't be heating it up because it burn on the bottom of the pan and sizzle. You can't be letting it bubble too harsh because you can't stir it because it splits it. What you want is squidge on the bottom, oil in the middle, and bubbles on top. And now what I find is, don't try and rush it. Don't, it'll take a week if we leave them that size. So we're going to cut them into small and put them into a cold pan. Right, in European sizes, that's small. I suppose in American sizes, that's a small. Just kidding, just kidding. Let's chop these up and be back in a second. Now some people's like, do I need to chop them up small? What's that? So, yeah. Do I need to do the whole 500 grams? No. But it's a bit of a faff, right? And if I'm doing this faff, and the fact I'm doing the faff means it'll stay in the fridge for longer, then I might as well do it all at once. Because it's going to stay in the fridge longer, and then I don't have to faff. Even now, I'm thinking, pan size, the pan size is quite important because you don't want it too small because it's, again, your heat ratio is not getting through. This here, I don't really like the butter on top because that's heating at a different rate to the butters down below. I think we can mitigate that by squishing off one of these little pieces down so that they're all surface level, and we might just have to have a couple of little cheeky bits at the edges, and they'll get this hot and run down the side and seal those little holes, whereas if they're just sitting on the top in the middle, they're not going to get any heat until this chaps downstairs have melted. You get me? There's a little tip there. The sides of the pan can be your friend. And that's that. Here's a little rinse will be back, you see. Right. Ah, yeah. So, oh, that's it up in the wrong place. We'll go on this one because it's not quite as hot. I don't think we need to use the smallest one. But, don't normally do that. I'm going to turn that down to the lowest of the low. I'll put that on there. And this is the thing. Did I leave it recording and speed it up afterwards? Or do I see if my camera has got the time lapse? I really hope we've got a time lapse. Let's find out. Anyway, the heat's on, so something's got to happen. Okay, so that now, as you can hear, bubbling around the kind of, oh, yeah, I'm sure when you guys have buttered chicken, yeah, you must notice all of this. What happens to this when you're having your buttered chicken outside, right? That's something I'd like to try, that's for sure. So, this here has been skimmed off the top. You see this? Good, oh, nice, healthy froth there. That is not shy. There's some oil in. Okay, love it. But this, oh, have a taste of this when it's cooled down. Oh. It's like your grandma's best milk pudding ever. Yeah, that's the secret that the olden days used to have. So let me tell you another secret. That butter dish made plastic, so we don't go mental. This here, if anything, in the fridge. There's not enough. There's not enough there to make the fridge change temperature. Well, if it being milk, we might as well bring the temperature down as quick as possible. It's essentially milk, you know. That's the cream you're getting. Surely, yeah. The cream you get in milk is a bit of this butter fat, and then the skim you get in the butter is a bit of the milk fat. Yeah. And then there's the thing with this. Let's not hang around. Things are just going to get gloopy if they get cool. Everybody be cool. Everybody's going to be gloopy. And gloopy's not so good. Get myself a little glass Pyrox thing here where it says, you know what, it doesn't do cups. fluid ounces, maybe up to 2 fluid ounces, or maybe a couple of fluid ounces. We're going to find out. Experiments. Just getting some tools. One was just eating it all, I'll put it down. And you don't have to have one of these. Nowadays you can get big ones that are just as, this one's double woven, I think, so it ends up being just as fine as this. You might get away with using a wider mesh one. I haven't tried it, just doesn't make sense. But if you don't have any of this single layer of cheese, at least you can get some of this stuff. It's really wide. Where's the really wide holes there? Somebody did focus it. Is it? Oh, now I've got the handle wrapped around again. See that? Even that top one's doubled over, so yeah, cheese cloth's I could do anything with it. I suppose you can even suck it. That's what I do. Yeah, you suck it out. But when you use a metal one like this, it's easy just to scoop it out with your spoon and eat it. Moving around trying to catch fatty drips in different places and cool down. Don't get much of the bottom stuff. Empty out. Now, doesn't that look familiar? Oh, not right yet, you can't see. Bottom of that pan there now. Oh, what you got? It's kind of runny, honey. Oh man, we're doing everything wrong here. I'm going to try and turn a light on. So I need some editing shit. Just see how beautiful, clear that is when you see down the bottom of your pan. Run that all the way around because I think the oil is faster. Yeah. I'm not gonna risk that. Not that interested. Now then, Jose. We've got a few tiny in there. I'm going to come back when it's a bit cooler. Remember that gravity trick. This is modern age. Let me ask you, who is not using silicone? Oh yeah, that's it there, you see. How'd you do that? Look how crystally that is. Yeah? And that's what I'm talking about, like, if that was salted butter, that would be bare. Turn your face inside out if you eat it. Yeah? A little bit of fats down the bottom there. Once this is settled down, I think you can separate the fat off that as well, because you could cool it and the fat goes harder than the fluff. You pick the fat off the fluff. That really don't bother. It's all gorgeous stuff there. Look at that around the edges. That's where that real tasty solid stuff comes from. I get just as excited about that. Gold! It's almost a sweetness. If similes were to be made, or comparisons were to be made, that's what's happening. You can drink this when the head's still there, and many Germans do, and end up with a big white moustache. And what you can also do is let it disappear. And the left was purity. So, our door. That's my bar. It's hard. Well, I can take it. So the plastic can take it. And what we got here is a fractionally smaller than my thing. So we're gonna have to hope for the best. It always does get a little bit of leakage around the sides. It's never perfect because I can't keep pressure on. Or I've never tried to open the butter packaging up. It's nice, but I think you can see there. We'll zoom in there in a second. Dude, I forgot to look at how much was in there. I wonder if we can get that to go uphill a little bit. That is not uphill a little bit. Well, that's why it runs over the sides, maybe. That is right up to the edge. That's a full cup of tea. We're gonna have that. Oh, this is tasty. So, I mean, another reason. Taste this, right? Taste this and tell me that you're happy to throw that away. This is what you throw away in your unclarified can of butter. Yeah. And you know, what's some of this? Like I said, you know, it's fats and solids and stuff. So when this goes away, it's taking away some of what you've put in. That now is going to take. Because you're still going to use 4 now, is it? Well, it's not 4 sticks now, okay? It's 2 sticks. 2 sticks per your recipe. Yeah? So you have 2 sticks out of that, and it's. We don't get it over here, so I can't do a demo of that. Maybe go out and pick some nettles or something and make some nettle butter. I don't know if it's a nettle wine. That's what I said I was going to do. And you can see that there is the crease in the corner here. This top left corner. That there is the crease. You can see through the butter into the paper. 12.6 ounces. 358 grams. But it's so nice. It looks like regular butter. It tastes like regular butter. And it cooks delicious.